Welcome back to putting software on my MacBook that definitely shouldn't be on it. Today we're going to be turning stock Ubuntu into macOS. Well, at least a macOS theme. So I think we should just go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and download Ubuntu. So the version I saw this done on is 25.10, but I'm just going to try 26.4 and hope it works. 26.04, whatever. Look how much bigger the Intel file is compared to the ARM64 file. So let's go ahead and download the ARM64-bit. All right, let's go ahead and wait for that. Let's go ahead and get UTM ready for this. Create new virtual machine, virtualize, Linux. I think I'm going to go with 8 gigabytes. Usually I do 4, but I don't know how much RAM this is going to take up. Our download is done. Let's go ahead and attach our ISO. Let's just go with 64 gigabytes for now. Let's name this Ubuntu macOS. I need to make sure it's on ARM64. Yes. All right, let's go ahead and boot up Ubuntu. Hopefully I did it right. Yes. Okay, I did it right. Hello. I don't remember seeing this before when we did this like a year ago, but maybe I just don't remember it. Back then I was a serious Linux larper. Okay, it didn't happen in this video, but maybe it was because this was on actual hardware and this is in a VM. But regardless, let's go ahead and continue. Forgot to turn on Do Not Disturb. My keyboard layout is English, that should be right. My typing skills is terrible. I think I tried this before and it didn't work. I can't connect to Wi-Fi yet, but I will be able to later. All right, let's go ahead and install Ubuntu. Can you stop? Why not do the interactive installation so this video can be 30 minutes long? What apps would I like to start with? I think I'm just gonna go with the default selection for now. I'll just install stuff if I need it, which I will, obviously. Yes, I need Wi-Fi hardware. Let's go ahead and download all this software. Our password. I keep forgetting all the passwords I set for my VM, so I'm just gonna make it 1234. Correcto. Yeah, it looks good, whatever, just do it. All right, now it is installing Ubuntu. Finally finished. Let's go ahead and restart so we can use it. Please remove the installation media. I kind of can't do that, so I clicked boot from the next volume and I think something's happening. Yes. Oh, wait, the password. Oh, right, it was 1234. Woohoo, we did it. Yeah, sure, know exactly where I'm at all times. Oh my God. I'm so tired of seeing updates. After the Windows 7 thing, I just want to... Yeah. All right, we're installing the updates. Dark mode, obviously. Or I say, I'm gonna leave it on default just because I don't know if I need to leave it like that. All right, now let's let our software updates finish, and then we'll go ahead and get to turning this into macOS. Now let's get started with the macOSification. All right, so the first step is to update the system, which I already did, so we don't have to do that. Okay, I have no clue what this next one does, so like, just bear with me. Maybe in editing, I'll figure out what this actually does. /. Okay, so gnome -tweaks gnome. I should probably say now this is definitely not a tutorial because I don't know what I'm doing myself. Yes, continue. All right, now we need to install this thing called Timeshift, which lets you make a backup of the system in case something goes wrong. This is actually something I know how to do. All right, we're done. Okay, so now I have to open it. Okay, so in the video I just watched, he didn't like select any of these. So hold on, let me fix the time real quick. It's wrong again. It's actually 4:53, so let me fix that. I'm just realizing now this is a VM and I could just reinstall it if something goes wrong. Now we need to tweak our settings. We need to go here to multitasking. We need to enable hot corner and turn this off. Oh, never mind, we were supposed to turn this on. Now we need to go to Ubuntu desktop, turn off the home folder. Now it's no longer plaguing the desktop. I could have assumed this was coming, but we need to put the dock on the bottom. This kind of reminds me of Windows. I probably just pissed so many people off by saying that. Turn off panel mode. Now we also need to turn off enhanced tiling. I don't know what that did. Now we have to go onto the internet. Wait, why don't I just do this on the VM? Download. And download this file at top. Now we need to go to terminal and go to the file location, which should be downloads, and then type ls-deb, and we just run the command to install it. Okay, I don't know why, but I just took an extremely long break. Let's go ahead and install this. Now we need to go ahead and open the uLauncher app. Okay, it's up here in the corner. So let's go ahead and turn on launch at login, and we have to change the color theme to elementary dark. We need to set a hotkey for uLauncher now. I'll just go ahead and name it uLauncher. Jesus. Then we gotta type uLauncher toggle, and we set the shortcut to some keys. I'll just do shift space. Okay, so uLauncher is kind of like this on Mac, spotlight search. So when I press shift space, that opens up and we can go to terminal. So now we have spotlight search. All right, I made the terminal bigger so you guys can see it better. Now we need to clone the icon pack for macOS. So we need to type this command. Okay, let's go ahead and clone this. Okay, I was confused why it wanted a username, and then I realized I accidentally put a space. Okay, this is what I should have typed. Now type this. Okay, just copying the file path worked, I guess, so woohoo. Now we need to open Extensions Manager. We have to install so many extensions. So the first one is User Themes. I think this is it. Go ahead and install. Yes, why is my mouse in the middle? I can't escape. I was stuck in Ubuntu for some reason, but I just pressed the lock button and then unlocked it and it worked. Next, we need to download Blur My Shell, then Astra Monitor. Now I need to download Compiz Lamp Effect, which I can't find. Okay, it's Compiz Windows Effect. Oh wait, never mind. I need to also install this one. Now we need Just Perfection. Now let's download this. Cover Flow Tab. One of these are called Cover Flow Tab. Are we thinking the same thing? All right, so it's this one. We also need to download one called Spacebar. All right, we've downloaded all the extensions we need. Here they are if you want to look at them. Now we're gonna scroll down here to Ubuntu dock and change some settings. You have to change this to dot, not dots, but just dot. Then we get back to behavior. Change this to minimize or show previews. Updated, oh my God, don't say that word. That Windows 7 video killed me. Donate crypto, oh my God. Okay, no, that was part of what I installed, and also now it does this. Ooh, I love how it like just moves around like Jello. Oh, this is great. This is wonderful. This is amazing. All right, now we need to go to GitHub to download that white, what was it called? The White Sir theme. Okay, we don't even need to sign in. I don't know why I'm doing that. This is the White Sir theme we need. All right, let's go ahead and scroll down. Oh my God. All right, let's go ahead and scroll down. We need to copy this command to download. I can tell you now the searching thing is not gonna work, but whatever. There we go. Woohoo. Well, I was supposed to do something, but I didn't do it because I was too impatient and just wanted to get through with it. I don't know if this is even right. I'm honestly just doing stuff at this point. Okay, now I press enter. Okay, I was about to run it, but I need to make sure that I'm doing it right. Okay, this is the background thing. I know I'm giving terrible commentary on this, but I have no clue what I'm doing myself. There we go. We'll use this one. Put this there. Again, learning experience. God damn it. Okay, let's just go ahead and try it. Wait, did that actually work? No way, I actually did something right. All right, so this is something about Firefox and themes. I don't know. I couldn't really understand what they were saying. Oh, I need to make sure Firefox is not running while I do this, so do that. So I guess now if I open Firefox, this is now Safari Firefox. Now I need to run a thing that overrides, what is it, Flatpak. I don't know, bro. I have to do it for GTK 3.0 and 4.0. All right, just go ahead and do that. Then go ahead and paste this and change it to 4.0. All right, now we've done that. I think that's all we had to do there. All right, so by this point, we've installed all the themes and accent colors we need. So now let's go to the Tweaks app. All right, we've got the Tweaks app open. Okay, so in the Tweaks, we need to go to, I think Appearance, and then change the icons to the White Sir icons. Oh wow, as soon as I did that, the taskbar icons changed, which, I mean, that's what it's supposed to do. I'm so brain dead, I thought this had Verity. Then go to Legacy Applications and do the Mac Dark again. On the dock, there's this little like empty space here. I don't know what this is. Maybe it'll fix itself later. And put the title bar placement on the left, so now it's more like macOS. Okay, now let me change this wallpaper since that didn't change itself. Now there's a few more optional steps, which we are gonna do because why not? Oh yeah, I forgot about this. So we need to go to Blur My Shell, go to Panel, click Dynamic, click Dash, Dynamic. It has a blur effect that is not a blur, but it only stays blurred if it's stationary. The blur disappears once you move it around, which it's lagging a lot right now. I think that's why. This dock keeps breaking itself and it's pissing me off. I have like this slight feeling I'm gonna restart this thing and it's just not gonna turn on. Well, basically that's it. I'm gonna restart this though and maybe that might fix a few things that are broken. And it seems like it's still broken. This is the second video in a row where I failed. I mean, I almost succeeded. I mean, it's somewhat there. So here's Ubuntu macOS. I tried my best. I really did, I swear. So would I recommend doing this? No. Thank you guys for watching. There's a Discord server, link in the description. Also subscribe to RaveExtras for extra videos. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you guys later. Bye.